Okay, so I've just received in the mail my proof sample of the Edris Compendium, which is the big artwork book project I've been working on for the past few years. So yeah, I've already had a look through it, and there are a couple of things that need to change, which won't be very obvious because this isn't the best camera setup, but we do what we must. At the top of every page would be the words the Edris Compendium. As you can see, part of it's been chopped off. I will be getting this corrected. And there's a couple of blank pages in here, like so, which are meant to allow the title page for the next chapter to be on the left. So this way, all title pages are on the left. So yeah, I have a couple of these blank pages that I'm going to be filling in with a couple of sketches that I'll be drafting up over the next few days, just so that I can keep this book on track for a end of October launch. So looking at the quality of the print, the paper quality is fantastic. I have no complaints with the paper quality. The texture is nice and smooth, all the colours are nice and vibrant, there's no blurriness to the pictures either. I'm very happy how my marker pen drawings came out, so this is one of them. So get in focus, there we go. So the marker pen artwork is nice and vibrant, it's not faded, it's not blurry in any way. Yeah, I mean, looking at the digital art, like the logo here, this is nice and vibrant as well. Title pages for every chapter starts with a title page, just like the one previously. Paintings are in here as well, but I can't exactly move this one into shot, so we'll find another one. I mean, there's plenty of artwork in here, like this one. These have come out extremely clear. I'm very happy with how the paintings have turned out in these in this particular sample. Again, more marker pen. Each creature is done with marker pens, with a bit of digital enhancement and paintings, obviously. The landscapes, like foliage and stuff, is done in marker pens as well. So yeah, I'm just having a quick flick through. There's really no problems. Again, this is a new chapter, so it starts with a title page, and again there's a little bit of a blank space on here. So yeah, I'm very happy with how this book has turned out. It is a whopping behemoth of a book. Let me just go to the back page. So not counting this picture on here, it's 230 pages. And I have made sure as well to include a complete map of Edris in the back in full colour, which you can kind of see here. So yeah, there's a full colour version of it in the back. So I will make sure that stays in there on the final version. And I also wanted to include, you can just barely see it, it's an ID card, but it's printed way too big. But I'm going to continue to make sure that you can have this cut out and make your own ID card in the back as well. So yeah, this is the Edris Compendium. Got some aliens in here. They've all turned out fantastic. I have no problems at all with the quality of the print. I just need to fill in a couple of these blank spaces, maybe with a couple of building sketches like was suggested by someone I showed this to earlier. Or maybe a couple more creatures if the area is only small. But yeah, this is a sneak peek really at the Compendium. People who have visited the website or my Twitter before will have recognized this creature because I've already leaked this artwork, but it was originally just on a white background. Well, this is the final version. It's all on this kind of washed out parchment paper. It's not very easy to show in this lighting. The text is readable on this, it's just the camera I've got and the lighting in here is yellowish, so it's washed it out a bit. But really, all the information you need is down here. I just had to leave these titles in for the EPUB version, and it also just makes it look nicer in my opinion. But each page has the same background, so you have 4 corners in this book which have landscape. It's a bit hard to show the one in this far corner down here, but each corner has a little piece of landscape artwork. So I mean, each page is exactly the same, so even though I go onto this creature's page, the artwork in the 4 corners is the same. So yeah, that's the sneak peek at the Compendium book. It is a chunky beast, and I am very happy with the print quality, and will be very happy to allow this to go out to the general market at the end of October. But I'm just going to make my final few changes, which are obviously getting the little title bit that's at the top of each page moved down, so it's not chopped off anymore, and a couple of blank pages in the back as well, filled in with some sketches. Now, I've just got the ruler out to measure it. It should be just under 30 centimeters. It's just under 28 centimeters tall by 21.5 centimeters wide. So yeah, it's a big book, but it is exactly the same size as my other book, which is the Beginner's Guide. So as you can see, it's a very similar style, because these are both meant to be like things you'll find in the Specimen G13 book series world. So when you're on Earth and you're at school, or you're doing research to study Jinimaru, you would be given a beginner's guide to start with. So this is what all humans would be given if they were in a country that had these animals, or you're studying these animals for research purposes. So that's something that actually exists in the Specimen G13 world, whereas the Edris Compendium here exists on the planet Edris. So it wouldn't look exactly like this. I just made it look textbook-like for consistency purposes. But there will be another version of this book which will be a little bit smaller, and it will have a more accurate cover to reflect how it would look in the Specimen G13 world. So yeah, that's why it looks exactly the same as the Beginner's Guide for consistency and continuity's sake. But after this book's launched, a few weeks, maybe December time, I'm not sure yet, the cosplay edition will be released, which will be the one that you actually find on Edris. So yeah, I'm going to end the video here for the minute, because my ability to speak is running dry, and I will post a full-fledged update on my website within the next few days. So it will include a couple of snapshots from the compendium as well. So if you're looking forward to it, the EPUB version is available for pre-order now. It will be available on the 31st of October, and the printed version will be launching on the same day. But you can't pre-order the print version because Amazon don't allow it for some stupid reason. So yeah, if you're interested in the printed version, which I highly recommend over the EPUB one, it will be launching on the 31st. Now, the only reason why I recommend the printed version is because it's got all these details, like all the pages are in this nice parchment paper, and it's also got these special pages, whereas I tried to convert it to EPUB, which is for Kindle, and it just doesn't look very nice. So it's all white pages, and these title pages that I've done as well just stick out like a sore thumb. So I'm going to be making the EPUB version about £3, whereas the printed version, because it is so big, unfortunately it's going to be in the £20 bracket. So I'm sorry if you were hoping to get it for something like £10 or £11, but compared to the beginner's guide, this one has taken me a lot longer to do, and it is also a lot larger. So I'm going to leave the video here, and more information will be available on the website over the next few days. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.